such a well-rounded player and person to make the Chicago Cubs a better organization. So we're thrilled to be able to announce the signing of Jason Heyward as a member of the Chicago Cubs.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you everyone for being here this afternoon. Just want to take time to thank my family, my parents, my brother, my agent, good friend, LV and Victor. Been able to play this game that I love for a living for 6 years now, and very blessed to say I can look forward to playing it for at least 8 more, and hopefully have a lot more fun doing so. I'd like to thank the Ricketts ownership family and the Cubs family, Bill and Jed, for believing in me to come be a part of their culture, part of what seems to be very exciting and very competitive group of people. And looking forward to being a part of the city of Chicago and representing well on the field and off the field. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. We can open it up for questions now. We do have wireless microphones. Please wait for a microphone before asking your question, and please state your name and affiliation.
I'll do it. So tell us about the whole process, Jason, what you went through it, what kind of input you got from your agent, about the city of Chicago, and about coming here.
Well, for me, I'm fortunate enough to be with a great agency in Excel Sports, and Victor and Casey allowed me to kind of do my thing as far as share my interests with them, and then they would handle the process as far as the business side and making sure that I'll be protected and be able to make sure I'm comfortable going forward with the rest of my career. The Cubs were one of a few teams that were interested in myself, and I'm very fortunate enough to say that I hit free agency at 26 years old, so that brought a lot of competitive winning teams my way. And I'm honestly humbled and blown away with the offers that I got from everyone involved. And for me, I told myself going into this process, I don't want to take the highest dollar amount when I feel like my gut is telling me to go somewhere else or choose a location based on having fun, making sure my family's safe, and knowing that I'll get the most enjoyment out of it for the rest of my career. And that's from teammates, from city to fan base, and opportunity of hopefully one day being able to say I'm a World Series champion. As everyone, I guess, got to see with some of the numbers that may have came out and offers from other teams, I didn't take the highest offer, but for me, winning attitude and the culture and the fact that this group is such a young group that I could grow myself with and be 26 years old and look throughout my, hopefully 8 years here that I was able to grow up with a group of guys and make them family and be able to cherish that the rest of the way without feeling like I had to restart.
Jason, John Greenberg from ESPN in Chicago. What was their pitch that really kind of resonated with you and sold you, and was it even seen firsthand in the playoffs? This young team.
I don't know if you guys have followed my career at all, but since 2010, I've kind of had some fun playing at Wrigley Field. Good team or bad team, the city gets behind the Chicago Cubs, and playoffs, of course, helped seeing that firsthand. But throughout the season this year, we had the best division in baseball in NL Central. You got a team in the Cubs with 97 wins, Pirates with 98, and of course the team I was a part of, 2015, 100 wins with St. Louis. There's a lot to be said about that. We pushed each other, and we really made it a great time. And for me, I love the NL Central. So, I feel like that brought out the best in me when it came to making a decision. But, for me, like I said in my opening statement, the Cubs being so young, having a great core of guys, and the the intelligence of everyone involved, saying that they want to be able to put that kind of group together going forward for a long time and have that core group. For me, that's so.
Jason, right here, Bruce Miles from the Daily Herald. Along those lines, some of us were in Atlanta on opening day in 2010, when you came up in the first inning against the Cubs. How do you reflect on that, and now especially being a member of the Cubs?
Well, what a ride it's been. 26 years old. At then I was 20. Time flies when you're having fun. Ironically, here I am, signed to be with the Chicago Cubs after starting my career that way and having a lot of fun playing against the Cubs in my first 6 years. You can't describe it, and just say I'm blessed to be here and blessed to be able to say I play a game I love to live. I play a game I love for a living.
Jason, Paul Sullivan, Chicago Tribune. There's a lot of reaction from St. Louis about you leaving, a lot of anger. It seemed like, what's your feeling on that? I mean, you only played there a year. Was it difficult to leave?
Well, first off, I don't have one bad thing to say about the St. Louis Cardinals organization. The family, the ownership, the DeWitts, I don't have one bad thing to say about anybody. Made a lot of great memories there, a lot of great friends, and that's the part that I cherish the most. I feel like about this game is the fellowship you get to have with your teammates and your coaches, and that fan base is very special. And another thing on the other side, I guess, is that if someone's not going to miss you leaving, then I don't feel like you did your job the right way. So it says a lot about the impact they felt I made on that organization and the clubhouse and the fan base. And I'm honored that they received me in such a short amount of time that well. And unfortunately, there is a business side of everything, but when it comes down to me getting this opportunity to choose where I'd like to play, I don't think everyone gets to that point in their career. Not many people get to that point in their lifetime to be able to say that. So at 26, I felt like I had to make sure I took the time to feel deep down what was going to be the best spot for me going forward.
I'm Gary Cohen with the Cubs Magazine Vineline. Obviously, you got pretty familiar with this team from the visitors' dugout last year. What did you see about the way that this team goes about their business on the field that was attractive to you and that drew you to wanting to sign here in Chicago?
Much like our division in the NL Central this past season, it was fun. You saw those guys having fun over there, much like I was doing on the other side of the field, and we all brought out the best competition in each other. And with the young group we have here, they didn't shy away from it. And that's special to see, and it says a lot about the leadership coming down from ownership to the front office and then to Joe and the things he's instilling in them on a daily basis to let them know that they're good and they belong.
Hi, Jason. David Schuster from WSCR. Welcome to Chicago. Back here. A lot of free agents have come to Chicago with the Cubs specifically and said they want to be the first person to be part of a winning championship team here. It's been a long time, obviously. That they'd almost become immortal in baseball once they win here in Chicago. Did that enter into your equation at all?
Well, it'd be a beautiful thing to win a World Series. For one, I'm a baseball player, and that's what I strive to do every year. And to do it in this city, it's a no-brainer that it would be making history again, and that would be awesome. You see what Theo was able to do with the Red Sox in 2004 and sort of reverse the curse and kind of set up the country upside down with that. And it would be much like that here, and obviously I feel like an even more greater impact. But my mindset is always to go win a World Series, and I feel like I have a great opportunity to do so with this group that we have together.